morning, viewers. I welcome us to Nigeria Today Live, Health Hour. My name is Oduson Adedeji from Arogi Trauma Care Foundation. This morning, I want to discuss with us how we can help a loved one recover from drug addiction. Drug addiction is a global health challenge that is affecting youth out there. And when somebody is addicted to substance, the first line of treatment is rehabilitation. And once this person is rehabilitated, which also factor in detoxification. After the rehabilitation, this person need to recover from this addiction. And for drug addiction, recovery is a lifelong process. In fact, I would say recovery is for life, because addiction leaves an imprint that over the years we always make the person to crave. However, when the person is craving, it needs a healthy coping mechanism. And beyond that, there is need for support for this person. And the surest source of primary support is from the family. And that is why it is necessary that we know what it takes to help this loved one recover from drug addiction. First of all, what do we need to do? We need to begin with safety and honest concern. When somebody is recovering from addiction, number one thing that is certain is that they will have a companion called craving. At times, craving can be very intense, and at times it can be mild. But once it is intense, it can come with some sort of withdrawal symptoms. And if these withdrawal symptoms, if they are life-threatening, then we should ensure that we help them to connect to help. Then also, in doing this, we should prioritize how we communicate with them, that we confer empathy, because empathy opens them to accepting the help that we want to give them. Then also, to help a loved one recover from drug addiction, go beyond just helping them. It also entails that we learn and also be more knowledgeable as to what this drug abuse, drug addiction is all about. Because if we are to help, it means that we need to be aware of what we are helping about. Otherwise, there is nothing we are helping about. So let's learn the facts so that we'll be able to set realistic expectations for ourselves in terms of helping and for this our loved one. Then also, we should prioritize evidence-based treatments. For instance, somebody that is navigating addiction recovery also need, psychotherapy. And this psychotherapy could either be cognitive behavioral therapy, could either be behavioral activation, could either be goal setting and planning. So you can link them up with professionals that can guide them and tailor them towards, assessing this treatment very well. Then also, we should help them to communicate boundaries, to navigate boundaries with compassion. Because when somebody is addicted and navigating recovery, for that person, substance is no longer a matter of choice, because their brain has learned to live in addictive mode and their brain is volatile. So if we are trying to caution them, put them in order, let's learn to balance the way we communicate with them so that there will not be overly expression of emotion. Then also, we can help them to build daily structure and healthy routines. Because when somebody is navigating recovery, is a period that brain is relearning what it has learned before. And so, it is more easier for us to tailor guide them than letting them alone to do it. So a simple support by saying you can do this, this is what you are expected to do now, can be enough to help them structure their life. Beyond this, we can help them prioritize and strengthen social support. And beyond that, help them where they need to repair relationships. Because, for instance, within the family, if a relationship is affected or is not, if there is a dent in relationship, this can be a focal point of relapse. Because such relationship that is not healthy can bring about what we call confusion. And so, wherever we need to mediate, whether between this our loved one and the parents, or between this loved one and the other siblings, let's try as much as possible to help them so that they can have a smooth interaction and solid social relationship with people. Then also, for every form of addiction, most especially drug addiction, there is an emotional side to it. And emotional pain is one of the reasons why some people, they medicate with psychoactive substance. And so, if somebody is traumatized or somebody is having mental health challenges or emotional challenges, we can help them with help. Let's point them to the direction of help. Because if this emotional pain is not healed, it's a focal point for relapse. And relapse will often worsen the cause of this recovery. Then also, we can also help them, teach them, or train them on necessary coping skill and necessary relapse prevention techniques. If we cannot do it, we can help them connect with professionals that can teach them things like dealing with addiction cravings. Then also, we should also ensure that no matter how little progress they make, let's help them to know that it is necessary that they celebrate every form of progress that they have made. And this will bring some level of happiness and joy to them. Those are things that they look for in abusing substance. But in progress, if they can be aware of it and celebrate themselves, then it will be more rewarding to the brain. I still remain Odusanya Adedeji from Arogi Trauma Care Foundation. If you need further information or you have more concern regarding this aspect that I've talked about, you can reach out to us on our toll-free line 080 000 100020. And as well, you can connect with us on our social media handles at Arogi Foundation. Thank you very much for listening and hope to see you next time.